I'm Charlie Brooker. In the news this week...
Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, recording in HD but also with no idea of where the frame of this video is. I could reach all the way over here and not be sure whether you can see my fingertips or not. I could lean over this way and I'm not sure at what point I would appear to be decapitated. Right, so, October. Not much happened, and so I was going to vlog, and then I had a reason to put it off, and I forget what that reason is, and then I was going to do it in like the first week of November to catch up and then make a November vlog as well, and whoops, tomorrow's December. Where did the past 2 months go? So, this is me desperately making a last-ditch effort to actually vlog about those things before they pass me by completely. And yeah, I'm recording on my phone again because I've given up on my webcam at this point. I'm going to use it for streams and Skype, but for nothing else, because I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm gesturing that way because it's behind the camera here. I don't know what's wrong with it because it's supposed to be at least 720p. As far as I'm concerned, that's HD enough. Obviously, only the best few lovely people, but I mean 720p is a good base minimum to be at. But whenever I record with it, it turns out all muddy and shitty. Which I suppose brings me on to the first main item of this vlog. October. I was still feeling the impact from the slump that happened in September. I missed a whole bunch of Junior Eurovision reviews, then in November I missed a whole bunch more. And then I uploaded the pre-show review late, as in after the show had finished late. And then I've basically abandoned ship on the post-show review. So if you're waiting for my Junior Eurovision 2016 post-show review, it's not coming, unfortunately, because at this point there's not enough demand for me to make it, because not enough people will care. The boat has sailed on Junior Eurovision 2016. I'm okay with the winner, Laura's okay with the winner, we think Albania was underrated. That's kind of it, and yes, I do apologise for cutting out our voting sequence in the pre-show review because, again, time constraints and all that stuff. Our winner was Ukraine, my 12 points was Albania, both pre and post. That's all you need to know, really. Well, and I think Laura's 12 went to Ukraine and that's why they won. It was a very close thing in any case. So, yes, huge apology for the whole Junior Eurovision thing. I really dropped the ball on this one, and I don't want to completely shoulder the blame, like, it's nobody's fault but my own, but I don't want to say that it's entirely my fault so much as at least slightly circumstantial, you know, circumstances did not allow for me to make the videos in a manner as Time Lily. It's like a lily that tastes of herbs. Tess, stop being dumb! Yes, right, so, basically I dropped the ball with the Junior Eurovision reviews, I apologise for that, and don't worry, future reviews won't go that badly. I hope. Now, I know some people wanted a bit of clarification. Adult Eurovision reviews, that's just going to be me by myself. Hopefully for next year's Junior contest, I'll have Laura back and it'll go a lot more smoothly. We shall see. Now, as far as non-Eurovision content on this channel goes, well, I mean, you're watching the very belated double bill vlog kind of thing now, but Let's Play stuff. Even the Ocean, bought it on the day it was released, did a day 1 LP, I mean that's still ongoing, but that's the first time I've done that properly. Undertale came close, I played it on the day it came out, but then uploaded it the day after, so yeah. But Even the Ocean, so good, I advise getting it. And then also Cursed Mountain, which, if you've seen that series you'll know, hang on, I've got the box right here actually. Cursed Mountain, where is the frame? I don't know where the frame is. Bought it on a whim, £2, you can maybe see that, I don't know how clear it is, but £2. I was expecting a piece of shit game, and actually, like, you can tell it's not got a huge budget behind it, but it's actually surprisingly legitimate, so I do recommend going and watching those, you know, if you feel the inclination. I mean, that game is rated PEGI 16, and supposedly there are going to be sex scenes in it later, which, I mean, given how the game's going so far, what? And also, it's a survival horror game, so there are going to be jump scares and that sort of thing, but, I mean, if you're into that, or even if you're not but you think you can handle it, give it a go, it's surprisingly well researched. Now, Super Mario Galaxy Versus. I feel like this is going to be a thing that's hanging over my head for, like, 50 years and a turnip. I haven't spoken to Yuki in ages. I know he did put out an update video a while back apologising for the disruption to my funky flow with that, but I haven't actually been in contact with him since then, I don't think. We will get back into it eventually. I still have the recordings for several episodes that he needs to catch up on, because just a little bit of catch up as far as that's concerned. A couple of months ago, we did the first chunk of a versus of Super Mario Galaxy, and with around episode 13 or 14, there's one episode where Yuki's footage is slightly corrupted, but we were able to salvage it. Then there was another episode where his footage was just completely corrupted, and he had to re-record that, and I don't know what his progress on that is. So that'll come back when it comes back. I don't know when that will be, but I will see to it that that is a thing that finishes. I don't know how I'll go about doing that, but we shall see. I will promise nothing, actually, but I will do what I can to make sure that series comes back, because I want to see it through to its conclusion. I still think Yuki could potentially win, because there are still some difficult stars that we haven't done, and of course we're like months out of practice now. In other news, there's a certain friend of mine who has finally, after several years, and I mean literal years of delays, finally been able to get his computer repaired, which means that he'll probably be back to making videos of his own, but that also means that he should be able to accompany me for a new versus, I'm going to say sometime in 2017. So I'm looking forward to that. And also, we were going to do like a, you know how sometimes you have YouTubers who do like a collaborative video with someone else, and then one goes on their channel, one goes on the other person's channel, and both at the end have like a promotional thing saying, oh, by the way, go and watch this other one on the other channel. I don't know if that helps at all, but say YouTuber A does a thing with B, they post it on A's channel, and there's like a promo at the end saying, by the way, here's another video that I did with B over on B's channel, and then on B's channel it'll be the video they did with A, which was just advertised, with an advert at the end for the first one. But I know what I mean. We had a plan for something like that. We dreamed it up years ago, or a while ago anyway. Hopefully that means that's going to happen fairly soon. And also there's a co-op LP that I'm planning on doing in the new year as well. I don't know exactly when, but at the moment we're getting some graphics put together for that, and it should look fairly snazzy. Oh, I'm excited about that. That's going to be a good time for all involved. And I have picked out what my next main Let's Play is going to be. I don't know how much of Cursed Mountain I have left. I don't know how much of Even the Ocean I have left. They're both blind, but we're 4 episodes in at the time of recording this, although I'm about to go and do episode 5 of Even the Ocean, so, I don't think I'm going to need a new Let's Play for a while. I think both my current ones will probably end by around Christmas, Winterfest, whatever you call it. And then I'll have some time to myself. Lord knows I haven't had enough of that lately. Then in the new year, start with one LP that I know I'm definitely going to do, and then I'll probably pick a second one. I wanted to word this to make it sound like I'd thought ahead, and I've only half thought ahead, and I'm crap like that. I apologise, but I also apologise for nothing, so take from this what you will. As far as my personal life goes within the past 2 months, well, in the first week of November, I don't remember exactly when, my mother and I finally sat down and watched Zootropolis, or Zootopia as it's called in America, or, you know, Zootropolopia, Zootopiopolis. It's a good film! Holy shit, I was not expecting it to be that good! Truth be told, I had been avoiding Zootropolopia for the same reason that I had been avoiding the Five Nights at Freddy's series. I thought it was going to be, at best, like a half-assed attempt at saying, oh, we're gonna have a thing with animals and that'll appeal to the furries and it'll be good enough. Like, no, it's not mediocre, it's not pandering. Puns. It's not insulting, it's a really good film! Ah! Also, Cave Johnson voices the mayor of Zootropolopia, which is cool. Also, Idris Elba. Didn't realise he was British. True story. Because I know there was a scandal a while... I've got on a huge tangent, I realise, but there was a huge scandal a while back because Idris Elba said that he wanted to play James Bond, I think. It might have been the Doctor from Doctor Who, probably James Bond. And at the time, I was against it not because of his race like everyone else was, but because I didn't think he was British. Turns out he is, so fine, he gets my seal of approval then, because he's a good actor, he's got a nice voice. Now, once again, we've got to the point in the monthly vlog, or in this case, 2 for the price of monthly, where I say, I feel like I've forgotten something, and then I pause in post and then dub something in to say, oh yes, I forgot about this, and this. I don't think there is anything else. It's been a surprisingly uneventful pair of months, hence my excuse for rolling together these two vlogs into one. The YSC on my other channel, the Eurovision Song Contest, I know I've talked about that in the past, that has slowed down considerably, mostly my fault, but we have brought on ESC Alphon, who you may know from my streams. He's helping out with the making of the videos of that, so we've gone from having just me to Laura and me, and now Laura, Alphon and me, and now we're a team that does the YSC. We have a production team and it's lovely. So that's a thing that you could join if you haven't joined it already. That is coming. We're hoping to get one more edition done before the end of the year. It's just a bit slow going because university. And speaking of university, well, one of the things I have to do is make a radio documentary that's about 15 minutes long, and my chosen subject is Eurovision, of course. And this week, specifically yesterday, I got an email back from Alessandro Capicchioni, the head of delegation for San Marino. He's gonna let me interview him on Friday, and I don't know how to react. I don't have any questions prepared. I'm going to prepare. I will prepare questions. I'm not so dumb as to go into an interview like that and then just not prepare questions. But I mean, from the emails we've exchanged, he is such a cinnamon roll. I don't know how much of this I can formally disclose, so I'll just leave it at, I asked it, like, we exchanged emails in Italian. I don't speak Italian, so that went rather well for me. We exchanged emails, and I asked him at one point, oh, hey, it's an interview. Admittedly, it's not going to be published. Put an asterisk next to that, I'll come back to that point. It won't be published apart from on my university private radio station, so is there any questions that I'm not allowed to ask you? And his response, bless his heart, was, oh no, all the questions are allowed, it's just that for some the answers might not arrive. Oh, he's sassy and I love it! What did the world do to deserve Alessandro Capicchioni? And for that matter, what did the world do to deserve San Marino? I mean, soon move! It's such a lovely little country. Okay, so the asterisk that I was attaching to that point, I said that for the moment I don't expect to upload my documentary to YouTube, but I would like to. It just means that I have to interview a whole bunch of people and then get their permission to put it on YouTube as well. So, like, I got the interview with Signor Capicchioni with the caveat that I'm not going to publish this for profit. Like I said, it's only going to be broadcast on my university's private radio station. I will, however, ask him if I'm allowed to then upload it once we've recorded it. He's probably going to say yes, but if it doesn't appear on my channel, that'll be why, because obviously one of the things they teach us is to respect copyright, and so, you know, well, copyright, release forms, other media nonsense. Also, my phone is complaining of being on low battery, even though it's plugged into the computer and charging, so I should probably wrap this up fairly quickly. So, October, uneventful. Depression, YSC, slump. I was crap with the Junior Eurovision reviews. November, Zootropolopia, Eurovision documentary, other stuff. I don't think there's anything else, so I should probably wrap this up really quickly. I will try to get my webcam working properly. I don't know what's wrong with it, I really don't. There's one last thing I could try, and then I'm going to give up. I would like to get a proper DSLR full-time anyway, because I borrowed one out from university like last week. I do intend to get a DSLR. My father said that it's not viable to get one for Christmas because they are on the expensive side. I totally understand that. So it's one of my long-term goals to get a DSLR camera, and I'll use that for recording these vlogs and stuff because they are... Tess, what the fuck does that mean? My point is, they're really good quality, so I will get a better camera. That is one of my long-term goals. This is good enough for now, if a bit of an unwieldy setup. I'm rambling, I said I need to wrap this up. Low battery, been going for like 15 minutes before editing. I still need to edit this, I need to record something else. I'm rambling about rambling! Okay, so, before I talk myself into any other paths of distraction, I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons. I will see you in whichever video of mine you happen to choose to watch next. Here's hoping 2017 turns out to be a better year for me, for the world, for everyone in general, and for you. You specifically, you lovely person. Was that creepy? I'll just apologise for that, then just sort of, just play the end of the music.